What's up, y'all? It's your boy KP and my pal Heather Hertz back for another weekly. We are in the middle of November as of this recording, with picks, I believe, dropping the 21st of November for you guys. Yeah, it's almost Thanksgiving. The holiday season is here, Heather. Things are going by fast, but also wild and crazy, as we always say every week, all at the same time. I don't know how to feel right now.
I don't know either. I have no idea. I do know that for those of you who are looking for fresh turkeys, they've officially arrived. So for those of you who celebrate Turkey Day in any way, shape, or form, for those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, you can get a turkey now, regular turkey.
I love me some turkeys. Yeah. I'm all about the turkey day. Thanksgiving has grown into our heads because of the past. But as you said, and things have changed over also, as we know, in time, and certain things that were tied to that, we find out is not all that great. But there's other things that we can celebrate. At least the core parts of like family and friendship
Yeah,
is what I still celebrate, and I think is what we still celebrate in different ways.
I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, and of course my family isn't as connected as yours is, and other people's. But we do celebrate Turkey Day because turkey is a great meal to sit around and just be lazy and enjoy. So by the time we do our next recording, my husband and I will have had our turkey dinner. We eat our turkey dinner on the Saturday before Thanksgiving, and then we do everything but celebrate Thanksgiving. So
Okay. Do you like the fried turkey?
no,
Let's get that into the chat, y'all. All those that are watching too. I want to know what people. I like the fried turkey, yo. The deep fried.
I have never tried a fried turkey. I want to.
Girl, you're missing out. Half the fun is we always do a turkey, and my dogs are going crazy right now because it's the morning. Is there is a deep fried turkey, and Heather, like, I don't even need the meat that's carved up. So like we have the Thanksgiving, people are over. My wife deep fries the turkey and cuts all the meat off and then has that ready for people to just get off the plates. But the carcass that's left over I live for the carcass. The leftover, because there's still meat in there, but it's also got so much juices going on in there. Like, it's my favorite.
I try to make
I live for the carcass of the deep fried turkey.
I like to make a stock out of the carcass. So
oh yeah, she does that with the bones after I pick my way through it.
Yeah, of course.
But like this, just because it was sitting in there with the juices and everything from the marinade. Anyway, as y'all can tell, I live for the deep fried turkey and the carcass left over. That's the main part that I like, is that carcass. Anyway, y'all hit us up in the chat if you're all about that deep fried turkey, or if you're an oven-based turkey person, or if you don't even like turkey at all, if it's too dry for you or whatever. If it's too dry for you, you're not cooking right. That's all I gotta say.
No, to be fair, turkey can be really dry, even in a fried state. That's why you got gravy. Yep. It's as Gene Belcher says, it's turkey lube. So,
Shout out
to my Bob's Burgers fans out there.
Yes, I love that. But I'm just saying, I don't want to I don't want to make this a racial thing, Heather, but
I have never made a dry turkey in my life.
I'm just saying, hey, we know it's only been white households in my past experience where the turkey's been dry. But you go to a person that, especially that deep fries their turkey and put that juice in, they know how to marinate it right. It's juicy. Anyway,
you're just being racist on this channel. I get it.
I'm not trying. I'm just comparing my own lived experience. If y'all can prove me, I love turkey so much. So if there's my white people out there, if you got the juiciest turkey, holla at your boy. I'm ready to try it.
I have never had a dried turkey in my life. I've never had a dried turkey in my life. Somehow I have never ruined a turkey. Knock on wood. I have never ruined a turkey.
There we
go. I don't know how. I have no idea.
Oh, you know what? Before we get it, because I'm having fun with this, because we do the same shit every week. Y'all know it. We're gonna still give you entertainment picks. What are your favorite sides, Heather? What are your go-to sides for the holiday? Just give me a top two. Top two.
I like a sweet potato casserole, not a pie. A sweet potato casserole. The pie on it. You want to talk about dry? A sweet potato pie is often too dry for me. You put too much whipped cream on that shit, and it's just whipped cream over a squash. So I prefer sweet potato casserole. And then I know that the go-to should be broccoli casserole after that, but we actually prefer like a cheesy broccoli with it, with like some breadcrumbs, like very simple, very easy, not as super heavy. Because when you have something like turkey and you have the gravy and then you have sweet potatoes and you have all of this bread, you need something lighter. So having just like broccoli with a little bit of cheese or a little bit of garlic butter, it's nice. What about you?
Wow. I'm gonna sound so racist again, but casseroles are always like on, and I have no knock against it. I appreciate it. I don't think they're not on my go-tos, so I'll just say that. But
I mean, I'm a southerner.
but what I just find interesting is whenever it's my white people that I love y'all, but y'all love some casseroles. We don't do that. Mashed potatoes is like the most simplest thing. It's tied to Thanksgiving, so I gotta throw the mashed potatoes and gravy with my deep fried turkey. That's number one. And then I would say, that's trying to think of the other. You have the cranberry. Well, this is a whole argument: the freshly made cranberry or the out the can cranberry.
Freshly made.
You know what? It's on equal platform for me. It's on equal platform for me. I like it. I like the canned, which is crazy. My wife has always been. My wife is a fresh person like you are. I like the fresh, but there's something special about that gelatin canned cranberry that's just awesome. But I think it's like really asparagus, the sidebar vegetables to go along with it. I'm a veggie cat. I like asparagus.
But like broccoli, you need to have that evenness.
Yeah.
Like you need to have something else. And to go with that, I don't make mashed potatoes. I make scalloped potatoes. Fresh cut. I fresh cut my potatoes. So,
I gotta tell you, that's a white people thing too, Heather. I love it because you know what? That's what my sister does. My sister, well, she more passes than I pass differently than she does. She took more so after my father, and yeah, so and most of her boyfriends are all, and her husband is all white, and so whenever I go to her house, I know what kind of a Thanksgiving I'm getting, and I think it's hilarious because we both brought up in the same household, but like, yeah, she's all about the casseroles and she's all about the scalloped potatoes. And that's my comparison. And I know that sounds so terrible to me, but I'm also other friends of mine, I love y'all. But it's just like, that's what y'all do. But then I know what I'm getting in that kind of household. And I know when I go to a different kind of household, it's crazy, but I love it. It's awesome. It's the spice of life of Thanksgiving. So anyway, thanks for humoring me, Heather. I love it. I need to try your stuff. I got to try your stuff sometime.
I make fresh stuffing. That's what I will say. I make fresh stuffing.
I like fresh stuffing too. All right. You ready to get into these picks, Heather? After we're done with our, I guess, Thanksgiving episode.
Our week early Thanksgiving
right?
episode.
Hey,
yeah, absolutely.
Everybody's got to get it ready. They got to go buy the stuff. So now we've got them in thinking in that mode. Maybe they'll switch up their Thanksgiving. Maybe my white people out there will want to try something different now instead of a casserole because I've typecast y'all. But I love y'all.
To be fair, I want to go back. To be fair, I'm a Southerner, and two, I make my husband's grandmother's Thanksgiving. So, yeah, it's super white. It's super white. It's what brings him back. That's like the great thing about Thanksgiving is it takes you back to a time.
And that's what's important. And that's why you do those traditions.
Exactly.
And that's what I just think is cool and interesting about different people and their traditions. Yeah, I'm not knocking it at all. We all have specific.
You knock a little.
Well, it's funny how there's those differences, but it's all universally love. It's loved, but anyway, let me get up out of the hole. I am really celebrating y'all. I am. It's just interesting to notice those differences. And we are living in a world where people are doing those differences and kicking out people because they're different, which is terrible. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a love tip. So anyway, let's get to these picks, Heather, before I dig myself into a hole anymore. But again, y'all know where I'm
just giving you shit. Usually I'm the one that's making fun of white people. So to be fair, this is really funny.
All right, let's get some revenge. Well, starring one of my favorite white people in cinema. We have Sisu, Road to Revenge. And I love these two white people. And I'm looking forward to this second film, I guess, in this franchise. Let's go, Heather.
Didn't we just get the first one? I feel like
I know, which is crazy, but I'm for it. But I'm a little upset that you didn't get this press screen.
Yegor Dragunov, you killed hundreds of civilians, including the family of a Finnish commando who took revenge and became a legend. The legend entered Soviet Union 10 hours ago. I'm sending you to clean up your mess.
I think the legend has been homesick. Go on.
They're saying I lit the fire in you. I will put it out. You are a mistake, an aberration.
I will show you that there are worse things than death. You stubborn motherfucker. Unleash hell. You are going to be buried in the frozen ground, like the rest of your family.
Heather, Sisu, Road to Revenge. Did you see the OG original one that was not too long ago?
No, I never actually watched it, even though I know a lot of people said it was one of their favorite action adventure films of like the last 5 years. Yes, a lot of it got some hits. So I have not seen it yet, though.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Right? Yeah, there's a lot, and well, you are part of NRW. We got. I know for myself, because of the obligation for this channel, we try to watch that stuff. And there's certain films that kind of get lost in the sauce and definitely want to go back to. But yeah, Sisu is dope. And this looks really cool. I wish the press cats out there are well, those firms, those production companies would reach out because there has been love, which is kind of weird. Sometimes they get nervous or whatever, or sometimes they want to do a cold. So like everybody gets it at one time. But I'm very hyped to check this one out. Yeah, some cool action, John Wick style, over the top, crazy action sequences. So yeah, I'm psyched about that one. All right, you ready to get to something a little bit wicked, Heather, that a lot of people are waiting for?
Yes, go ahead.
Let's check out Wicked for Good, arriving in theaters this week. Here we go.
Alpha Bathrop, I know you're out here. Just come in before the monkeys spot you.
There's no going back. This is between us, the wizard, and I.
The Wicked Witch can't elude us forever. Not with Prince Fiero and his squadron hot on her trail.
No good deed goes unpunished. That's my creed.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz. No one believed in you more than I did.
Alphaba. They're coming for you.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason. I know I'm who I am today because I knew you.
Think of what we could do together.
start war. Who can say if I haven't changed for the better?
Bring me the broom of the Wicked Witch of the West.
For a while there, I thought you changed.
I have changed.
It's time. For both of us.
To fly!
Because I knew you.
You're the only friend I ever had.
Because I knew you.
And I've had so many friends.
I have been changed for good.
But only one that mattered.
I'm off to see the wizard.
All right, Heather. I know a lot of fans out there. My family, my wife and daughter are super psyched for this. How about you?
I'm excited too. I think when it comes to between the two of us, I think I'm a little bit more excited for this than you. I am more of the wow, the light's really weird in this room all of a sudden. I am the theater kid in this relationship. I'm very excited. I've found myself in this weird position where I have no one to go with though.
I'll be there. I'll see you.
I mean, yeah, but like none of my family is excited about this, and I'm like, why? It's so much fun, but I'm excited. The first part was great. It really lived up to the original musical, and I'm excited. But I will say this to everyone out there. I say this at every musical. There is a time and a place for you to sing, and they will have sing-alongs. They've already confirmed that they are going to do a sing-along just like they did in the last one. A theater, a regular public screening theater, it is not your place to start singing. Not at all. You will ruin the experience for others. Even if you have a magnificent voice, they did not come to listen to you. Point blank. They came to listen to the film. So as always, as we say for every musical, please, if you want to sing along, absolutely, but wait until it gets to stream or go see one of those sing-alongs in theaters. I think that because this movie is coming out earlier than it did last year, I bet they'll probably have it a little bit closer to Thanksgiving than they will Christmas like they did last year. But as always, please be respectful of everyone else in the theater. I'll use me as an example. You don't want me singing to this. You don't want me singing to this. And if you start singing, I might start singing. Just a heads up.
Yeah, please don't. I want to take it all in from the film itself. Yeah, I'm interested because like you and my wife and daughter, everybody enjoyed the first one. I'd be curious to see how it kind of closes out the tale. But yeah, I'm intrigued. But yes, you stressed it last time, and I'm thankful you're stressing it again, Heather. Please respect your fellow patrons. Like real talk. I didn't pay to hear you. I paid to hear the movie. And there will be those sing-along screenings. So please, I'm just echo that, underline that, bold that, please. Help out your fellow man, woman, child who, they paid their hard-earned money to check this film out. They didn't pay for you. So there you go. Heather, a lot of people are super excited for Wicked, but let me tell you, this goes up and down with Sinners as my favorite film of the year. I'm so excited it's finally here. I saw this a while back, but now everyone in the world is finally going to check this out, and I need everybody to show this film love. I'm definitely going to be thinking about it come this award. Well, we're in award season right now, but everybody should see this film. It has just every emotion running through it, and it's battling out Sinners, depending on the day, as my top film of the year. Heather, Rental Family from Searchlight is hitting theaters. Let's check out the trailer.
The market here isn't the same anymore. It's half the rate, twice the work. But I got you a gig and the pay is actually pretty good.
What's my part? So, what do you think we do here?
We sell emotion.
How?
We play roles in clients' lives. Parents, siblings, boyfriends, girlfriends, best friends, and help them connect to what's missing.
Yeah, I'm just an actor. I don't know how to help people.
What I'm offering here is a chance to play roles with a real meaning.
What do you need me for?
We need a token white guy.
Of course.
This girl needs a father.
Hi, Mia. I'm your father. I'm your father. Hello, Mia. I'm your father.
I hate you.
She hates me.
It's what being a parent is. You could live in this country for 100 years, and there will still be things you won't understand.
Why do you do this?
Sometimes the story we tell ourselves becomes the truth. To her parents, you are her husband. These people look at you like they've been waiting for you their whole lives. And what you'll discover is that they stay with you.
This is amazing.
It's cool, but it's fake.
You know, sometimes it's okay to pretend.
And tell you how much I love this film, Heather. It's so good. Now everybody else can enjoy it. Hitting theaters this week. Rental Family. What do you think of the trailer? What do you think of kind of like the storyline, Heather?
I really love it. I mean, I am a Brendan Fraser stan, no matter where you go, no matter what you do. I love him with all of my heart and soul, and I'm glad that he's coming back and he's stronger than ever. I'm actually really disappointed that I didn't get to see any of the press screenings for this. And I'm not talking about the ones that KAYFABEYBABY did like a bazillion years ago. He's just cool that way. No, I'm talking about just like the normal ones. Stop having shit in Silver Spring. But we are exclusively in Silver Spring. Exclusively. Have more. But I'm actually kind of heartbroken that I won't be able to get to see this with other press, hear their words. But my husband and I, this is definitely one of those films that we would pay good money to see because it looks emotional. And we both love Brendan Fraser. We both love him. So.
Definitely. And, you know, you bring this up quite a bit on the show, like worth the price of admission. For me, well, I was stressed earlier, it's my film of the year. So, of course, I think if it's a film of the year, it's going to be worth the price of admission. I think it hits on all levels. Bring a box of tissues. Y'all know I'm the crier of this pairing. I was lit up. I was going through that box mighty fast. But sometimes you got to feel those, to wake you up and just remind you of everything. And it's just a beautiful film. So highly recommend. So Rental Family, top pick, Wicked for Good, Sisu, Road to Revenge, a little bit of everything for everybody this week. Got some action. You got a musical and you got a really heartfelt drama / comedy, if you will. What do you think this week, Heather?
I think it's a pretty solid week. It's it's definitely good to lead into like a long weekend. So if you can't see it this weekend, don't worry. You got a nice long weekend next weekend. And I think overall good. Overall a strong week. Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't put it in there. I kept it at 3 this week. If you don't want to head out the house, in streaming on Apple TV Plus, The Family Plan 2. If you enjoyed the first Family Plan, they made another one. I'm not a big
You're
Mark
a
Wahlberg
Wahlberg fan.
I'm not a Mark Wahlberg guy, but I know people enjoy the first Family Plan, and you have the second one with Kit Harington in there if you're a Game of Thrones person. So there you go. Those are the picks. Thumbs up from Heather. I definitely think it's a thumbs up week. Let us know if we missed anything, if there's other stuff we should have talked about. If you love these films, hit us up in the comments below and check out our reviews. We're going to have a bunch of reviews on the channel soon for a lot of projects you might have missed and are curious about. All right, we're out.